please welcome the Chief Digital and Information Officer at DSM-Firmenich, Ipek Ozsuer. Nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
So, DSM-Firmenich, interesting history. Maybe you share a little bit more about your history and where you are today.
Yeah, definitely. So, DSM-Firmenich is born from the merger between DSM and Firmenich. And then we're talking about 128 years of history for both legacies. So DSM stands for Dutch State Mines. So from mining to petrochemicals, then to specialty chemicals, ending up in nutrition and health. And Firmenich, fragrances and flavors, 128 years. So we brought the company together, and I think all of you are using our products via our customers' products. From toothpaste to the multivitamins that you take, or the energy drink, or a plant-based burger.
So don't know about it.
Yeah, so, and the beauty of this is, as you can see, a company that has been evolving from a portfolio changes over the years, and a solid product company coming together. So it's not only about the business integration, we're also talking about the cultural integration rooted strongly from a strong backbone on the innovation side.
Yeah. No, I love that. It's basically two companies coming together, two cultures of innovation coming together almost. But let's talk about your IT architecture. What have you done there? How does that work then when those two companies come together?
Yes. So 2 years ago, it's also an exciting journey for me. So 2 years ago, we announced the merger. A year later, we announced the carve-out, tuning our portfolio. And we are reimagining our business. We call it the acceleration phase to be fully concentrated on the consumer industry. As you can imagine, all those portfolio changes, acquisitions, divestitures, created a very fragmented and a complex landscape.
Yeah.
So this is one side on the technology space, but the company is also evolved from what I call different process backbone, and we speak different language in the company from all the integrations that happened. So what we have been doing is we looked at our business capabilities, then we came with our architecture, and then we started looking for what is the technology roadmap. Because I think all of the technology leaders here in the crowd would have the same challenge as like, how do you build the right foundations that you need to be able to transform?
Yes.
And how do you do that to speed?
Yeah.
And what we have been doing is, I'm going to now test all the new names of the SAP products. So if I'll see if I'll succeed. So we've been using the SAP Business Suite to get then the basics right. So what are we talking about? So getting our finance reporting and consolidation. Then we have our HR backbone and also the procurement one.
Yeah.
At the same time, we've been looking at some of our businesses and then looked for indeed a two-tier approach from adoption of the process simplification. So we implemented Grow with SAP, so we are one of the early adopters of one of our businesses fully going independent and standardized. And now for the rest of the company, for reimagining, we are using RISE with SAP.
Very good. You got it pretty nicely together with the terminology. That's good. So what, we talked a lot about the outcome, right? So what has been the impact?
So first of all, I think one important success factor here is that the company is able to work together.
Yeah.
So that's like, okay, it's the success indication of a merger. So we are not only talking about like not integrated companies. So that's a big success. And also with like Grow with SAP allowed us to implement a standardized backbone that allows the adaptability. And also, we won an innovation award with the team on flexibility that we were able to do with the BTP.
Yes.
And also now we are using RISE with SAP to bring the company into a one way of working, simplified way of working. So it's triggering or it's facilitating the right conversations on the business side of speaking one language and a simplified language.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. And maybe last one to close it out, and I think that's always interesting for the audience, of course. What are some of the key lessons learned that you had that you can share for others in a similar situation?
Yeah. So first of all, we're talking about larger transformations. So it's not only about technology, but it's all about people. So there's a lot of change management that is involved in the way we drive the change and drive the transformation.
Yeah.
So it's quite important to bake that into account, the right sponsorship and the right change management. And for us, especially if you are running different business units, how can you go as common as possible, as different as needed from the business side? We've been using can we go for a lean core? So that's something as a principle we have adapted. And the last part is have SAP as your partner. So when we merge, as a part of the merger, we also invited our strategic customers, strategic partners, and next to also we invited our strategic partners, customers to be part of the merger story.
Yeah.
So because DSM-Firmenich is newborn, and now we want our partners and also customers to be with us.
Awesome.
And in that sense, SAP has been one of the partners that we invited, and you have been a part of the journey, and the conversation completely changed if you're a partner and heading on the same direction.
Thanks so much, and thanks so much for the partnership, and it's an amazing journey. Thanks for sharing it here with the audience. Big hand of applause.
Thank you. Thank you, Jan.
Thanks so much. Thank you.